Early voting takes on a different look during the COVID-19 pandemic, and we are seeing far more people voting by absentee ballot than in person during Georgia's primaries this week. As of this morning, nearly 415,000 ballots had been cast. Only about 15,000 of those votes came from people who actually voted in person. Yet, each county is experiencing its own set of challenges with in-person early voting. Here's 11 Alive's Elvin Lopez to explain.
It has been a time of creativity for sure. The normal is not the normal anymore.
Cobb County Elections Director Janine Evler says they're keeping voters 6 feet apart from one another and sending them to their cars when the lines start to get long.
We are putting people into groups and sending groups to wait in their car and then calling them back up when it's time to fill up the sidewalk again.
The process taking up a bit more time than usual, with less poll workers and voting machines.
We had to cut way back. We have a lot fewer workers to work the early voting locations.
In Fulton County, they have seen long lines even before the polls open at some locations. Because of this, starting tomorrow, Fulton polling places will open at 7 a.m., 2 hours earlier than they did today.
In particular at CT Martin and South Annex, they had lines this morning forming before 7:45.
They're also expanding polling locations to provide more distances between people. As for Gwinnett County, Election Supervisor Christy Royston says in addition to the elections office, they've also opened up for the first time the fairgrounds to accommodate early voters during the pandemic.
They have had no wait and no lines. We're here at the office. We have had some lines and minimal wait, but a wait.
The Secretary of State's office says the best way to vote to keep everyone safe during this time is through absentee ballots, adding that if you're already in the process, don't go to the polls in person.
We're asking all the voters who have asked for these absentee ballots to please follow through in the process, because it does add time, it does add effort. If at the polling location, if you come and cancel that ballot.
The Secretary of State's office says that several counties, including Fulton, are putting out drop boxes so that you can drop off your absentee ballots contactless.